Hi everybody, I'm Leon Furs and I'm making a very short video today to demonstrate something in Google Gemini using AI Studio. Now I've been really impressed with Google's Gemini 3 Pro model that was released a week or two ago. I'm starting to use it now as much as Claude. I'm using Sonnet 4.5 and I'm not really using ChatGPT that much these days because I am finding that the combination of Gemini Pro and Claude pretty much gets every job done. Now, the carousel that you're seeing floating in front of you is the result of about an hour's playing around in AI Studio, starting with a couple of prompts, which I actually found through LinkedIn. Matt Lorraine posted this share from Alcine, I think, on Twitter, sharing this hand-controlled little particle model. And I also saw Ryan Noonan, who is an educator from here in Australia, share this holiday hand magic video where he made this pretty interesting looking little machine which can use hand gestures, pointing and opening and closing a fist to control the particles on the screen here. So I started off in AI Studio with the same prompt that Matt Lorraine shared. Create a real-time interactive 3D particle system with Three.js with some requirements. It handled that really well. So then I said in a second prompt, okay, using this as a basic premise, turn it into a Minority Report style hand gesture controlled screen system. It also managed that. And then my third prompt, I said, now tweak it so that it instead displays cards from my latest blog posts at leonfurs.com/blog. Okay, and I did tell it that it could use the images from there and the text because I've noticed that Google gets a little bit funny about that sometimes. I also went down here in the tools and turned on URL context because that would be required for the external browsing in AI Studio. Okay, now you can see down the side here I had probably about 5 or 6 iterations before I got to the version that you're looking at here. You can see it scrolling around and you can see at the bottom of the screen there it says system status no hand detected. So I'm going to hold up my hand now in front of the webcam. Okay, and you see now it says system status pushing away, pulling, and I've opened one of the articles. I'm going to pinch and browse this article. So I'm using gestures very much like the sort of VR and AR style gestures, and it's just using my webcam. I'm going to swipe that away and close it, and it goes back to that rotating carousel. I can also pinch to track left and right, zoom in again, and then out. So this is, obviously nothing too serious here, nothing too technical. I'm not going to suddenly start releasing VR versions of all of my websites. But I thought I'd share this. Thanks again to Matt and Ryan for sharing their initial experiments, which prompted this. And I think you should really get in and have a bit of a play around with Google AI Studio if you have access to it. Because like me, you can easily waste an hour or two making little interactive applications that do some pretty surprising and exciting things. Thanks.